Arg, how are ye this morning time, pirates? I'm here. I've exercised the dog, watered my plants, but I have not eaten breakfast yet.
Uh-oh.
I got a little distracted because I was finishing my audiobook. And then I have to film my TBR today. So
Ooh.
I'm trying to like pre-choose because I have to spin the wheel for my vlog, right? To figure out what
That's
vlog I
right.
get to do.
Yep.
And so I have a spreadsheet that has all the vlogs laid out and the possibilities. So I'm highlighting the possibilities in each category. So whichever
Mm-hmm.
category I get, I don't have to like search for 2 hours to figure out what I want to do in that one.
There you
Because
go.
I have multiple choices for a bunch of them, right? And so some of them though I'm not going to know them because I have to watch the video again. Like if I get the revisit book hauls, I'm gonna have to watch the
Oh yeah.
video to see which ones I've read and which ones I haven't. And I'll just start because I haven't done it yet. So I'll just start at my very first one, which is like May 2024. I only know that off the top of my head because I just looked it up. So I will have to go through and you know what I mean? So part of the beginning of that video will be me watching that one, which will be so cute. I mean, it's a little baby booktuber. I mean, I can't wait. I'm so excited. That was my first book haul ever. So I had no idea what I was doing. Zafo was here while I was taping it, and I kept talking to him, and it was a lot of fun. But the funny part was I just did not know what I was doing. Um, so it was fun. So it'll be cool to see how many books I've actually read from that first book haul.
I
Um,
should do something like that. Go back to the very first book haul on here and see how many I have read. And if not, then read those books as a vlog.
exactly. So like that one I won't know, but a bunch of them, like if I get the trope one again, if I get
Mm-hmm.
quite frankly, since I'm just doing the trope one, if I get trope one again, I'll probably spit again. Um,
To kind of
I
break
know
it
it's
up.
I know it's cheating, but I haven't done one of all the things yet, so I don't even know what people like a lot, right?
True.
So, um, mind you, if I have so much fun with it, I'm going to keep doing it anyway. But if it's fine for me, but I can do this also, and it's just as fun, but the viewers like this thing better, I'd rather do that thing. So I'm trying to do at least one of all of them to see what people like and what they don't. Um, yeah, so I'm just like pre-choosing as much as I can. So when it spins up, I can look at my spreadsheet and I'll know exactly which books I have to pull off my shelf.
Gotcha.
So I'm getting that set up, and then I finished, and I was doing that. I was listening because I was almost done with Blood Marked Book 2 and Legendborn Cycle. Almost finished it on the walk, and while watering the plants. I was like, I'm just gonna finish it real quick. So I did. Yay! I finished the book today.
I need to finish a book.
Awesome. So how's your morning been? Besides the bug guys here, you said.
um, I mostly slept through the night, so that's good.
Nice. Yay.
And I have to get breakfast still, so we're there. We've been
We're
kind of
back to
like
our tradition.
kind of, yeah. But I've been also trying to clean up in preparation for the pesca. Because there was some cat barf in the solarium, and there was a few
Isn't
other
there
things that I
always?
was like, we should probably clean this up. So
There's always cat barf somewhere. Let me tell you, cats. They
I
just
know,
like okay,
I,
y'all use the litter box. Could you barf in the litter box too? That'd be great.
right?
Or at least in the exact same spot on the tile somewhere that's really easy to clean. That'd be great too.
Yes, yep. And
I'll take either one.
thankfully, the solarium is tiled, so all you gotta do is just like spray it to get it wet, and then just wipe it up. So I'm like, yeah. But then we had to like wake up the kids a little early. One of them woke up on his own. He skinned his knee yesterday, so he's like hopping around.
Come on, he's tougher than that. He can handle it.
Ah, you should have seen the tears yesterday.
Oh.
As Alan says, he had the waterworks going. We also have Mario Kart going in the background, so if you
Nice.
hear that kind of noises, then that's why. It's a full house today.
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Let us see. I'm having trouble seeing today. Oh, that's why, because my screen was so dark I couldn't see anything. Like,
Uh
why
oh.
can't I see today? I only got like 4 hours sleep last night though, so you and I are on opposite ends of the sleep thing. I could not go to sleep after doing the book launch yesterday. Which yay for Mortal Spears by Terry Modden. Yay. It
Yay!
was so much fun talking to her too. Um, but yeah, so it's a quite a time, quite a time. But then I couldn't settle down. And then Zafo came in and he had lots to talk about. So then I didn't get to settle down. So remember how we said we always sacrifice sleep for that little bit of time we have to ourselves? That's what happened last night.
There you go.
And then by the time I went to bed, I read a whole hour because this stupid book is so
Uh-oh.
good. I can't stop reading it. I need a boring book for bedtime. This one's not working. It's so good. But yeah, awesome. And let's see. Christina says, good morning, Kelly and Alicia and my fellow time pirates. Why, good morning, Christina.
She was first. That's
I
never
know.
happened.
Maybe first last night. Oops. Need more grog. I mean coffee. Oh no, it's this morning.
Oh, that begs the question: where is my coffee?
Is it in the microwave? Did you warm it up again? It's in the microwave.
Probably. Let me go check.
And the sun is shining right on my screen, so I have no idea what I'm actually typing. See? I was like, why am I blind? And she also says too, remember to hydrate, feed thyself, check the lunch you take, meds. I mean, it's right here. I gotta take them. Stretch and show some love to the like button. Also, make sure you sub and ring that bell so you hopefully get notified. And I am doing a full moon crafty circle all day today in the Discord, but we'll be hanging out here too. Excellent. We'd love to see you in both places. And Molly laughs, and Christina says, morning, Molly. Pearl says, hello, happy Wednesday. Why, hello, Pearl, and welcome to our Discord. Zafo didn't fix the problem, but because he hasn't had time to look at it yet. But Pearl did she figured out her phone let her go through. So there was something on her computer. You know what my guess is? There was a pop-up that your browser wouldn't let you do. I bet you that's what it was. So I bet you were in the browser, it was a pop-up. Because as soon as you said that your phone let you do it, I was like, it's a pop-up. I have the app on my computer too. So.
Probably like when I couldn't sign into Etsy, and then I found out that it was the app, the pop-up blocker, because their sign-in just pops up on the screen.
Yep. So sometimes I know they're trying to help us, and I appreciate it, but I wish it was more discerning. Sorry, I'm really having trouble seeing. Just what I need to not be able to see. I've been using my eyes way too much, the poor things. And Pearl says this morning I am going to get some laundry done and make brownies and knitting natch.
Brownies?
I don't know what knitting natch is. And Molly says, good morning to you both. Why, good morning, Molly. I will be crawling back to bed because everything in my body hurts. Oh, no. 1,300 milligrams of naproxen seem to be doing nothing. Oh, my gosh. What is going on? I'll try to read, and I will have the stream on the TV. I'm so sorry, Molly. Well, I hope the naproxen, kicks in. Naproxen, I'm pretty sure that's Aleve is the name brand. Pearl says, oh, no. Yeah, that's no fun. I'm so sorry, Molly. I'm sorry? Naproxen's not an antibiotic. Well, now I have to look it up. Naproxen is Aleve. I mean, it ends the way it ends. You know, it's not an antibiotic. All right, let's see. And we have. It's so funny because my daughter's memorizing all these things, the name brands and the off brands, and how many of the off brands I know the name brand for. She's always like, wow. Like, look, honey, I've been alive a long time. I use a lot of these meds. Now, any of the specialized ones, I don't know. I don't know any of the cancer meds. I don't know any of the, I don't know the name brands for the antibiotics, right?
Right.
Because, they've been around long enough that I only know what they actually are. And all the antibiotics they don't all have even name brands. But yeah, that's the funny thing. And let's see, where do we get? We got, oh no, I hope you feel better. Zwank says, Pirates, happy lipstick day. Ooh, I could put lipstick on.
I don't own any lipstick.
Full makeup on for the lunch. I had to put on full makeup, even eye makeup and mascara. It's fun. I need to figure out how to do eyeliner. I have no idea how to do that. I mean, I need to because I'm curious, not because I have to. Happy Cheese Sacrifice Purchase Day. What the
What?
heck does that mean?
What is a cheese sacrifice purchase?
Because I'm not sacrificing the purchase of my cheese. There will
Cheese
always be cheese.
sacrifice purchase.
Zafo might rebel and walk out if he wasn't allowed to have cheese. I mean, cheese is a necessity in this household. World Tiger Day. Oh, that's fun. Happy World Chicken Wing Day. Oops, Zafo, we need chicken wings tonight.
Oh, Cheese Sacrifice Purchase Day is a quirky, unofficial food holiday observed annually on July 29th that pokes fun at the old tradition of buying cheese to bait mousetraps.
Okay, are you ready for this, Zafo? The Cheese Sacrifice Day is about buying cheese to put in mousetraps.
It says
cheese
that
isn't even good for mice. Peanut butter works way better, people. Way better.
well, and
it's
that's what
a
it
lot
says.
cheaper.
Like it says the mouse myth. The day is based on the cartoon trope that mice love cheese. In reality, mice prefer sweet or high carbohydrate foods like peanut butter and chocolate. The sacrifice, as it jokingly refers to wasting good food on spending money on a block of cheese just to trap a pest.
Yeah. Peanut butter works great. When we first moved in, so it was like a field and a forest before they put our house in, right? So we had mice always. Luckily, they're mostly in the garage, but they are always in there. And so we had to say, but I didn't want to kill them. It's not their fault. We took their home, So we put the live trap out there, and peanut butter worked every single time. So you get right in there, and then we have a park just like a couple miles away, so we would take them out and release them in the park. Yeah, that peanut butter.
I think last time my husband set a mousetrap out in the workshop, and he caught a mouse with a Reese cup. Has peanut butter and chocolate.
And chocolate. That mouse was in heaven. He's like, worth it.
I'm like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
We should have a Reese's Sacrifice Purchase Day.
Oh, it's so funny. And let's see. Zwank says, Konnichiwa, Mama, Molly Sue, and Pearl. Pearl says, hi there, Zwank. And Zwank says, feel better, Molly. I got
anything
do you
stronger?
have anything stronger for the pain? Yeah. Naproxen's not it's not strong. You know what I mean? It's supposed to last longer, but. And Christine says, feel better, Molly. And morning, Zwank and Pearl. So we got the cheese sacrifice. All of us are like, cheese sacrifice purchase. That's so funny.
Right?
We love that you do that, Zwank. Like, we learn something new, and it's just hilarious. And just more proof. I mean, you see it at Dragon Con. You see it at all kinds of things. You see it on Nicole Sprints the other day. We were trying to make it octopus, like the weekly octopus meeting day. Long story. It's one of those inside things, right? And just that's it, people have this propensity for making up holidays that is basically an inside thing amongst a group of people, right? It's like part of the thing that connects us together and stuff. So I love learning about these things. Dragon Con has so many of them. So many of them. Zafo and I could probably sit here and talk to you for like 2 or 3 hours about about traditions that just started at Dragon Con for nothing. Like the FedEx guy and carpet. I'm sorry? Yes, the con cults, exactly. We could talk about con cults for quite some time. Which is the difference between something like Dragon Con and something like, Fan Expo Dallas, right? One of them is really just for shopping and getting an autograph, and the other one is about friends and community. So, and Mary says, good morning, folks. And Christina says, you're just making them up now, aren't you, Zwank?
Sometimes I question it.
Checked her.
I did.
Checked it, and it was correct.
That's why, because sometimes I do that too. I'm like, is she making stuff up? And then I go Google it, and I go, nah, she's nope, she's got it.
It's a thing. That's why I trust you. We've Googled it enough times. I'm like, I'm sure it is.
It's like, who comes up with this stuff?
Crazy people.
Yep.
Cora is talking so much. I do not know if you can hear her. Really? Is it that bad? Daddy's looking right at you, and it's that bad. She's like, he has an extra hand, and he's not petting me with both. What the heck? Spank says it's also the full buck moon today. It's a funny way of
Mm-hmm.
saying buying cheese to eat, I think. No, you said we looked it up, so you saw that. I think that's funny. Hi there, Christina and Mary. Zwank says, hola, Mary. And Mary says, hello, Christina. Hi, Pearl. How you doing this morning, Mary? How'd you sleep? Lindsay says, hey, I hope everyone is well today. We had Puppy at the vet this morning and got antibiotics for her. She's sleeping, so me and hubby are playing Forza. I am so sorry. That poor puppy. Did they figure out what's wrong, or are they just giving you antibiotics hoping it works? Christina says, morning, Lindsay. And Mary says, hello, Lindsay and Zwank. And Paula says, hi, Kelly, Alicia, and Chat. Popping in to hug the like button. Excellent. So good to see you this morning, Paula. Let's see. And Allie. Good morning, Allie. Welcome in. Hello, Kelly, Alicia, and Chat. I finished my book yesterday. Currently reading The State of the Onion by Julie Hizzy. On page 227 of 582. The State of the Onion. I'm sorry, I have to look that one up. The
State of the Onion?
It's either a cozy mystery or a nonfiction about food. Cover says cozy mystery to me. Yep, cozy mystery. There's food on the cover, though, so I'm assuming you're using this for... Oh, it's State of the Onion. That also would work for puns for Here Kid instead of State of the Union, because the White House is in the background on the cover.
Oh, that's so funny.
So this is a good find because it's got food on the cover and it's a pun. That's two things in Here Kid right there.
Right.
That's funny. I mean, you could probably do all of Here Kid just through Cozy Mysteries because they have the most diverse, fun titles, and some of them are really long even. So you could probably just do that. And as Zwank said, aloha to somebody. Go back, chat. I saw aloha and then it went zoom.
Aloha, Lindsay?
Maybe. Why did you go so far? I know it's because there's more at the bottom, but it went so far.
How rude.
Am I too soft? Hold on. Thank you for telling me. Hopefully you can hear me better now. All right, I give up. Swing said aloha to someone. There we go. Yep, it's aloha Lindsay. That's how long it took me to scroll up. Zwank says, aloha, Lindsay. Mary says, I would be interested in seeing how many you've read from your past TBRs. You mean of my book hauls?
Yeah, she's saying
TBRs?
like...
Because I almost always finish my past TBRs. You can tell which ones I haven't read because I give them a yellow card, and they're all right up there. So all the way from the dragon one at the top, Dragons, Ogres, Wicked Witches, and then Fountains of Youth, over to the left. That's it. In 2 years, though, that's my only I haven't read off of my TBR.
Wow.
And I have 4. I have 4.
I aspire to be like you.
I have 2. I get dopamine, right? Like for finishing a list. So when I make a list, I'm much more likely to finish it. Having said that, there's going to be 1 book off of my TBR that I'm not going to get done. Well, 2 I'm not going to get done, but 1 I'm at least going to start. Starting counts. So if I start a book, I will finish it or I will hard DNF it. I don't do soft DNF. I don't do anything. And since the point is to get them off my shelf, if I even start it in the month, it counts. But there is 1 that I did not get to, even though I read like 21 books this month.
Gotcha.
I blame Here Kid and gay shit. Like I had a bunch of stuff. I do not want to read this much next month. My eyes, I can't see.
I'm over here like I need to read more. I'm behind.
Let's trade. You can have some of my reading. All right, let's stretch it. Let's. I'm very happy to share.
We'll see if you can read less, and I'll read more in August.
Yeah,
because the kids go back to school.
Yep. But if you mean you're interested to see how many I read from my book hauls, I am also very interested. So I want to see how I've done. I'd be willing to bet on my first one. I probably read almost all of them because it was 2 years ago and I just started BookTube. So I was really excited to read them. Right. Mm-hmm. So I'd be willing to bet I've read almost all of them, if not all of them.
Whereas I'm the opposite. I have the book hauls and I probably haven't touched any of them yet.
I'm telling these year-long readathons what helps me get through them. If I was just like mood reading and trying to pick one up, I would not read nearly. I know I wouldn't because that's what I was doing before. But I love me a list. Love me a list.
I still make mine. I just can't
I need to
get
start
through
putting
them.
play video game on my list and like list out the different,
There you go.
you know, different
Yep.
levels or whatever it is for that game so that I could check those off. I really need to be doing something else. Reading all the time is just, I mean, it's great, but there are other things in life to, spend your time on for fun. We have all the hellos coming in. Look, I had 4 hours of sleep. I'm so sorry. I'm not concentrating. Swank says, wow, Allie, you're an incredible book reader. I'm so envious. Right? Allie is rocking it. Allie is rocking it. Mary says, anyone else having problems hearing Kelly? Yeah, so hopefully I fix that. I'm so sorry. Hopefully you can hear me now. And Pearl says, hi there, Allie. Ren says, hello, everyone. Why, hello, Ren. Good afternoon. And yeah, it's quite quiet, so hopefully I fix that. Swank, she's coming in okay for me. And Pearl says, hi there. Ren says, reading The Quicksand Theater Company by Molly Ringle and having some tea. The Rooibos. I don't know how to say that. That's why I want to say it. Rooibos? I don't know.
Robo.
Ren says,
I'm
sorry?
Robos? I think it's
Is it just
Robos.
Robos? You ignore
Maybe.
the I? And Ren says, hey, Pearl. Christina says, nope. I came in this morning, started Discord an hour-ish ago. I saw that. I'm so impressed. Hi, Ren. Swank says, Mama, please put a link for the Discord. Yes, you can absolutely put a link in there. And Ren says, I should also do dishes today, but that's to be determined. That I understand. I have to do them today because I didn't do them yesterday. So we didn't cook yesterday, but, we still use dishes.
Right.
Ren says, hey, Christina. And Pearl says, yes, I made it into the Discord. Woohoo! Yes. And Allie says, I don't know how, but my reading speed has seriously gone up since before I was in sprints. I used to be like 60 pages read a day. Now I'm 100 to 150 day-ish. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, right? This body doubling, it really makes it easier. So for me, the body doubling, and sometimes I even want to read and I just can't seem to do it. So if I find someone in sprints, then for something snaps and now I can do it. So no, I completely understand that, Allie.
Yep.
And Christina says, I had a rough night last night and could only sleep for about 3 hours at a time. Oh, I'm sorry, Christina. Pearl says, yes, I was using my browser. Yeah, that's it. I'm sure it blocked the pop-up. I should have just asked that. Lindsay says, Puppy and hubby have gone for a nap, so I can read. Yay! And what are you reading? Let us know. And Pearl says, natch equals naturally. Ah, gotcha.
I would have never gotten that.
Natural. Is there an unnatural way to knit? I mean, you can have the machine do it, right? But otherwise, I don't understand.
I don't understand.
Ren says brownies and some vanilla ice cream would be so good right now. Yum, yum, yum. It would be, wouldn't it? Yep. Lindsay says, I mean, not just right now, all the time. I can't think of any time that brownies with ice cream would not be a good idea.
Warm brownies with cold ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That would hit the spot.
Yep. And Lindsay says naproxen is an anti-inflammatory. Yes, it has anti-inflammatory also, just like ibuprofen. The big thing with naproxen is it lasts longer.
Yep.
Charles says, good morning time, pirates. And Jean says, good morning, Kelly and Alicia. Naproxen is very hard on your kidneys. Yeah, because it's an anti-inflammatory. And Christina says, morning, Zafo. Morning, Cora. Lindsay says, haha, eyeliner is the only bit of makeup I can do. Let's trade. I can show you how to do cheeks. I've totally got those down now. But I can't eyeliner. I learned something useful from my goth days. Oh, there you go. Yeah. I mean, if you're going to have goth days, you have to know how to do eyeliner. Yeah. No, I skipped that. I was too busy doing stuff to actually identify myself as anything. So never actually experimented with self-identity. I was one of those people that just knew who I was and moved on. Mary says, thanks, Christina. I could barely hear her. My oxygen is louder. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mary. Again, hopefully it's fixed now. Oh. And Lindsay says, Kelly, can you try to angle your mic down a bit, please? No, it was the volume, so I turned it way up. You should be able to hear me now. It's going all the way up on the spike thing. My dad always used raisins in mousetraps. I bet they'd like raisins.
Maybe.
Christina says, morning, Jean and Steve. I didn't even see Charles. Uh-oh. There he is. Good morning, time pirates. Good morning, Charles. I'm so sorry I missed you. You're right under anti-inflammatory, and I didn't see you at all. I'm so sorry. Well, hello, Charles. Thank you.
But I think you acknowledged his first comment, so you did see him.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
So I saw you, and I said good morning, and it left my brain.
That's pretty much because he was like, "Good morning, Time Pirates," and you were like, "Good morning, Charles," and then you just kept going.
That's so funny. Oh, it's gonna. Maybe I shouldn't write today. Maybe I'll take a nap and write later. I do have a lot of physical things I need to do. I don't need to use my brain for to get ready for this weekend. So maybe I'll do that instead of writing this morning. Let's see. Do. And Charles says, I. And Zwank says, howdy, Charles. Jean says, hi, Christina. And Steve Zwank says, ciao, Jean. Jean says, okay, Alicia's kids are having way too much fun. No, just the right amount of fun. I mean, they have to go back to school in like 3 weeks. Let them have fun.
Less than that. They have the rest of this week and next week, and then school starts on
Look
the
at
10th.
that. Look at that. Alicia's like, hee 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 hee.
I will have all the peace and quiet.
And Charles says, I sacrifice this cheese on the altar of tropes. May the Munster forgive me. Oh, Charles. Don't encourage him. Just don't. Nope. And Ren says, Swank is the real deal for sure. I wouldn't lie to you guys,
Oh
Swank
my
says.
God.
Jean says, someone just blew their nose at Alicia's house.
I don't think so.
Well, it would have been a while ago now, right? It was when we were talking about the Swank stuff being real. And
Maybe it was
Christina
like a
says, hi to
sniffle.
Oh, that might have been. Christina says, hi, Paula. And Zwank says, Charles. And Jumbo Ren. Ren says, hey, Zwank. Christina says, it is the buck moon today. Yep, we got that one. It's named because the male deer regrow their velvet antlers at this time of year. And it is also known as the thunder moon or hay moon. Interesting. Charles says, I am at 99% of when the moon hatched. See, moon is on the brain. That's what's happening. 15 minutes left. I will finish when I go to the store this morning. Excellent. How'd you like it? That one wasn't my favorite. Like, I have no interest in continuing the series. I can't even give you a really good reason. It just didn't hit for me. Lindsay
Someone
says,
said hi to Paula, but I don't see Paula in the chat.
Paula was in very beginning. That I do remember.
Oh,
She
okay.
just came in. She's probably sprinting, so she just came in and hit the like button, which I should probably do too. There you go.
I gotcha.
And Lindsay said, yes, sound is better now. I'm sorry, it was down. Thank you for letting me know. It does it spontaneously. It just decides. I have no control. Jean says you were very far behind when I came. Yeah. There was a lot of commenting today. Y'all are all chatty. It's not just me. Ren says, I'm hoping to catch up on arcs in August. We will see if that actually happens. And Mary says, yes, I hear you better. And blessed be the stars. Welcome to the BookTube Coven. There you go. There's the Discord. Sorry, Swank. I wanted to wait until Kelly said it was okay before I posted it, but there it is. Of course it's okay, Christina. You just take this as permission. And Ali says, morning, Zafo. And Christina says, more coffee, Kelly. Well, I've got matcha. But remember, coffee does not wake up my brain. It does not help at all. I'm drinking this because it tastes yummy. It does not work out my brain. And Allie says, morning, Cora, morning, Ren, morning, Charles. Ren says, hey, Allie. And Swank says, thanks, Mama. And Allie says, morning, Jean. Christina says, most welcome, Swank. Look at that. Caught up. And it's at 8:29.
Wow.
I felt like
we're right on schedule.
I know. I felt like it was going to be 9 o'clock by the time I looked up. So y'all are amazing. All right. So Swank says, so mote it be.
As
right,
above, so below.
That's right. Let us go down. Where's my timer? There it is. Stop that.
I promise they'll be quiet in the next chatty bit because they'll be eating.
Oh, it's all good. All right, here we go. 30 minutes, and I will be eating also. So my camera will go away for a little while, but I will be back after food. And I'll see you on 30. And there was our first sprint. I got breakfast eaten, and now I'm updating my spreadsheets for finishing Legendborn. And I got my next audiobook, which is going to be The Last Murder at the End of the World. So it's not even, it's on my Pop Sugar that needs to be done by the end of September, but it was available immediately on Libby. So I was like, done. That's part of how I've read all these, like Blood Marked, which is the second in Legendborn that I just finished. That wasn't on any of my TBRs, not even my yearly ones. But I really liked the first one, and it came up on Libby, and I was like, I'm just gonna listen to it because I listened to all the ones I could, that I couldn't, that I didn't have to buy. So I'm like, I want to listen to this anyway, so I'm just gonna. How'd your sprint go?
I ate breakfast, and
Mama.
so I had a cinnamon raisin English muffin, a little I think they're called halos, but it's an orange, and then some applesauce, and then I informed the pest control guy that if he needed to get to the outlets, that they were behind fairy doors. So the fairy houses have been fumigated.
There you go.
They're ready for the new tenants.
They're ready for the new tenants. They've been fumigated. I love that. I love that. Now they can bring in their pet cockroaches without you.
Shh. Don't say that.
They're fairies. We don't know what kind of pets they keep.
Good ones, not the cockroach kind.
But look, this is my genre coloring so far this year.
Ooh, you almost have it filled in, like all the way.
Good thing they have, because they've got extra sheets. Good thing.
Yeah. That's wild.
Right? I just like all the colors.
Mm-hmm.
That's why all the genre are in my journal, which I still have to edit the video. I mean, I decided to keep track of genre because I like all the colors. All right.
I mean, mine's colorful, but not as. Mine hasn't really been filled in because I haven't been reading. But this is what mine looks like.
Nice. What do your colors signify?
I just decided to go with a rainbow theme. So, like, if it's a series, yeah, because this is my series tracker. So this is all one series. This is a series, and there's one left that I have to color in. So it's that kind of thing.
Oh,
I
so
just
use a
decided-
different color for each series.
Right. So I just rotate through 5 different colors. So for this one, I did kind of like a pinky red, an orange, a yellow, a green, a blue, and a purple. And then I just rotate through.
Nice. Nice.
But you can see I have not read a lot of my series.
I get it. I'm actually making really good progress on my series, but I'm starting just as many. You know what I mean? So I'm making progress on the series I have, but my series number is still going up.
Yes.
Like how many I'm in the middle of.
I need to stop starting series and read them.
I have tried on like the because I'm gonna do the spoiler, the Goober reading challenge that starts in January, right? But again, I don't, it doesn't matter. Pop Sugar started in January too. I'm actually doing the 2025 Pop Sugar. And I will be done end of September, right? So for my fall one, I'm going to do the Goober one, because the Goober one, first of all, it's less. It's not as many. I'm learning. I don't want to do the 52 book club because it's not the only thing I'm going to do, right? The Pop Sugar is also 50 books. I don't want to do that one again next year. I like having the smaller, because I will have like 50 for my personal, because I like doing the series-a-thon, and then a personal goal for the year. So that one's 50. And then Hurkit is, 100 some odd. So the other two, the one in the fall and the one in the spring, I need them smaller. I need them just to be like a bingo board. So I'm going to do the Goober one, which is 24 at maximum. You could just do the 12, right? But the one that they did this year, they always tie it to something. Like last year was flowers. This year it's baking. And I was like, fuck yeah. Because like I said, I need to do some other things besides reading. And I love to bake, and I never make time for it anymore. So remember what I said about lists? So the Goober challenge has a book prompt connected with a baked good. So my plan is to do that over the next year starting in October. And I tried to get as many that would work on it, next books in series. Like, the second or the third or completing whatever I could, as many as possible on that instead of just going with books directly off my TBR, right? So that's what I'm really trying to concentrate on series. I keep forgetting. It's like, oh, let's read this new book and this new book and this new book. I'm like, I could read book 3 in this series because this totally works on this prompt. I just need to do it. So
Apparently, when I did this, I had the mindset. I was like, why are these two blank? I don't
is that
understand
Crooked
why
Kingdom?
I would skip. No, this is ACOTAR 6 and 7.
Ah, you were reading into the future, literally.
I was.
Well, you've got titles now. You can write them in.
For ACOTAR 6 and 7?
Yeah, don't they have? Oh no, they don't. Oh, they don't have
No,
covers.
they
I thought
haven't
they had titles.
No, yeah,
Aren't they
have,
coming
like,
out this fall and they don't even have the titles out yet?
I mean, I can look it up, but I don't think they have a title for it yet.
You might be right. I just remember they didn't have a cover.
I'll look it up. If I have titles, I'll fill it in. If not,
Okay. That's crazy that it's coming out in the fall and they don't have it.
yeah, because ACOTAR 6 is supposed to be in October.
That makes no sense.
I wish they would hurry
And there's
up.
no reason for them not to tell you what it is, as in it's not them telling you what the title is doesn't make you, the people that are
Well,
fans,
not only-
less excited for it. You know what I
Not
mean?
yeah, not only that, but there are people that have been theorizing what color it's going to be based off of the first 5. So, and I'm just like, well, they think it's going to be darker colors.
I think it's a little crazy that
That
they're
they
that
haven't
far
done it yet?
behind. It's traditionally published. They have all the money in the world, especially for this series.
Yeah.
Don't understand why they're so far behind. All right. Let us see how chat did while you're looking that up. And we had Christina said it is more of the ritual of coffee that wakes up my brain. I can see that. Ritual can help, right? And Livia says, hi, Kelly. And Livia says, hi, Alicia. Why, hello, Livia. So good to see you this afternoon. Christina says the caffeine is not what does it for me either. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I agree. I'm trying to do the routine thing. My brain just doesn't like routine. Routine does not produce dopamine. So.
Yeah, it still says on Goodreads, it still says both 6 and 7 are untitled. And they have
How
no
weird.
cover.
That's so weird to me. I would be very surprised if these things are not put off.
That's what I'm
can't
wondering.
believe they don't have that yet.
Well, they're saying that 6 is expected to be published October 27th of this year, and it's only 352 pages.
I mean, that's a normal size book, but this is ACOTAR we're talking about, so I get why
exactly. And then, but book 7 is coming out in January of 2027, and it's supposed to be 928 pages. Neither one has a cover.
I don't get it.
I don't either.
And let's see. Zwank says, ciao, Livia. Christina says ADHD here too. Yep, I get it. I so get it. And Livia says, hi, Zwank. Hi, Ren. Christina says, hi, Livia. Livia says, hi, Allie and Christina. Ren says, hey, Livia. And Ren says, Livia. Oh, yeah, no, I got you. And Livia says, and hi to everyone I missed. And Mai has joined us. Why, good morning to you, Mai. And Christine says, morning, Mai. And Greg's here too. Why, good morning, Greg. So good to see you. Allie says, hi, Livia. Allie says, morning, Mai. And hola, Greg, says Swank. Livia says, I just relaxed and ate ice cream because I went buying groceries and there are 40, and it's 40 degrees Celsius here. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That's over 100 degrees, I think. Swank says,
there's going to be an ACOTAR 8. So this says that it says the series plan. She's announced that books 6, 7, and 8 form one massive overarching story split into multiple volumes.
Is the last book going to be 1,300 words?
I don't know, but it says book 8 is currently being written. Son of a bitch! Now I don't have a spot for.
It's going to be a whole nother sheet by the time any of that comes out, and you have time to read it. I wouldn't stress about it. Yeah, that's just.
Because I'm trying
so glad I haven't started the series. Nope, I regret nothing. I regret nothing.
Wait until it's all finished.
And then maybe. I think that one I really had to have read it when it first came out, and I hadn't already read a ton of romantasy, right? Like it started the whole genre. And well, I mean, it didn't really, but it did start the popularity of it. Like it made it mainstream.
Right.
So, it's this just like everything else has existed forever, but something will just click and then it's huge, right? And that series did it. That series got a lot of people to read again, right? So I understand it, have very much value to it. But I think I'm okay. I don't think I need to read it.
A lot of people are speculating that the title for 6 could be any between now and July, and I'm like, hello, we're in July. We're almost into August.
Almost August. Yeah, this is crazy. I mean, the traditional publishing doesn't work like that. I did hear rumors somewhere that they thought book 7's title had a spoiler in it. But I'm like, a spoiler for what?
It's gonna exactly, because it's gonna be a court of, and then insert whatever the rest of it is.
If these 3 are another overarching story, they might not be a court of. Do you see? Maybe that's why they're holding it back. They didn't want to freak people out.
Oh, that could be.
So I'm curious. I'm just curious. It's just the publishing part of my brain, just curious about what's happening behind the scenes right now.
Yes. I want to know. So do many other people.
And as Swank said, morning, Greg says, I think some ice cream may be on my agenda today. Ice cream's on my agenda. There are a lot of things I want to do to get healthier, but I am not giving up ice cream. I'm sorry, I'm not. There have got to be some good things in life. I already gave up alcohol. I'm not giving up ice cream. I'm sorry. That's just going to have to be my vice.
I mean, ice cream's dairy. It's fine.
Please, all the sugar in it is not fine. Especially the ice cream I eat, because I eat like all the different kinds of ice cream I eat too. I don't just eat like vanilla ice cream, right? Or chocolate ice cream. Not that I never do. I eat both of those things also, but I eat just, what's that? I don't know. It's a new kind. Cool. Let's try that one. So it's just, I mean, I just ate, the one I had last night was a peanut butter peanut brittle, caramel and peanut brittle ice cream. So it was like a baseball kind of thing, and it was it's almost too sweet, but it was. Greg says, I have to run some errands near the local ice cream shop, and I'm very sore from yesterday, so I've earned it. I said to myself, yeah, you absolutely did. Go get ice cream.
Yep.
Gregory says, stop starting series or start stopping series. Well, that's true. If I DNF'd more series.
I was gonna say,
and I DNF pretty liberally. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm like, yeah, I don't care. But I do DNF more often after book 2.
Yes.
Because again, I work in the industry. So I can forgive a book 1 not being really strong if it's still really intriguing and it wasn't like awful. And it, you know what I mean? Like I can give book 1 a little leeway. But if book 2 isn't strong, if the author didn't learn with book 2, if it didn't progress, if I don't care way more about the characters, then I will DNF after that point. And Ren says, yep, titles and covers aren't out yet. That's just crazy. But you can pre-order them, right? It's like, wait, what am I pre-ordering? What's going on?
I'm not pre-ordering nothing until I see a cover.
Right? It's not like they're not going to print enough for everyone in the world to have a copy. I just would not worry about it.
Right.
I don't know if any of you follow the booktuber from Australia called Christy Ann Jones. She's an author tuber. And she writes about her author process. I found her because she was doing the different habits of writers. So she would like get Brandon Sanderson habit, and then she would try it for a week. And then, she would get Ursula K. Le Guin's and then try it for a week. And so she would do that with a bunch of authors. It was fascinating. fascinating. And I'm like, that is really cool. I wonder what that would do with my brain. Well, she finally got an agent and got her book published, and it just came out, and I had it on pre-order. And then when I looked, it's not, you can't get it on Amazon, not US anyways. You can't get it at Barnes and Noble. You can't. I'm like, what I know I had it on pre-order and now it's just gone. What happened? I don't understand what happened. And it's not like I don't follow anyone religiously, right? I miss videos from everyone because there's just too much out there, right? I cannot keep up with it all. So I'm like, did I miss a video where she said it wasn't publishing? And then I saw Gavin, Gavin reads everything, right? And Gavin said, "Oh, I just read Theodore's Tea Shop." That's the name of the book by Christy Ann Jones. And I just read Theodore's Tea Shop and, for my friend. And, I'm so excited for it. It was so good. And I'm like, wait, where the fuck was that book? I was like, what the hell? So she just did one of those question and answer things. And at the beginning, I'm like, surely she could tell us why we can't find it in the US. First of all, it makes no sense because she has, over 100,000 followers on YouTube. And to have that many, they're not all Australian. They're not all from the UK, right? America has a huge population. By the way, that's the only thing that people want to sell things to us because we're huge, right? Population wise compared to the other two. We've had books with our company that have gotten to the #1 charts on Amazon in Canada. That's how much smaller Canada is than we are. Do you see what I mean? And so that kind of thing so I'm like, how are they not? I do not. So I have no idea what her contract is because she is published through Hatchet Australia. But that doesn't usually matter. Do you see what I mean? So I don't know what's going on. But then on her thing, she said, oh, and you can buy it at Blackwell's no matter where you are. I'm like, what? So I went on Blackwell's and then ordered the book. And it's $22, no shipping. So they must have a printer here in the US. So they must be printing them here too and shipping them here from the US. But they were not on any US site. I was like, this is so strange. So it's like I said, I put the publishing hat on going, what's happening? I should ask Anne about that, my agent friend. She might have a better idea about why that specific thing is happening. True. It's just weird that it would be there on Amazon. I pre-ordered it and then it's just gone. So weird.
I wonder if it has to do anything with our illustrious president and his tariffs.
I don't see why. Not if they can get it to me, if Blackwell's can get it to me. And it says tariff-free right on the thing.
Huh.
So I don't know why. Do you see what I mean?
Right.
Because if that was true, they couldn't get it to me at all.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I would ask your agent friend.
Yeah, I'm curious. As part of the publishing hat, I'm like, I need to know what's going on in my industry. What's happening? Sorry, I talked about the pre-order and publishing. It just got me distracted. It's going to happen a lot today. I'm so sorry. I apologize ahead of time. I will get sleep tonight. I promise to try really hard. I mean, that's really all I can do, right? It's not like I have control. And Grace has joined us. Hello, Grace. It is good to see you again. Good morning. Reading Savor It by Tara DeWitt. Currently 41% in. Oh, you're rocking it. Good job. Livia says, yes, I didn't understand either. Only 3 months away and no covers, no titles. I just don't get it. And Allie says, morning, Gregory. I like saying Gregory. Pearl says, just made a salad. Brownies are cooling. I mean, there's the balance in life right there. Salad for lunch, brownies for snack. I mean, I love that. I think that's perfectly balanced. Allie says, morning, Gregory. Apparently, Allie really wanted to say morning to Gregory. And Mary says, starting Fugitive Manhunt by Sharon Stover. And Lindsay says, I'm still reading The Marriage Portrait by Maggie O'Farrell. I've got ACOTAR 6 and 7 on pre-order. There's going to be a book 8. Yep, you heard correctly.
Yes, so I'm reading this article about it, and I guess she was on a podcast, but it says that ACOTAR 6 comes out in October, which will cover part 1. Then ACOTAR 7 comes out January, and that includes part 2 and 3. And then ACOTAR 8 will be the 4th part of the story. So it's all, I guess, one story, but it's covered in 4 parts.
It's madness. It's all madness.
Okay. She was asked why not 4 books for the story, and she didn't answer the question. So,
well, supposedly she's really hard to work with. I am only sharing rumors. I've never met her.
Same.
Okay. And I don't even think I've seen an interview with her live. So I'm only sharing rumors. Okay. So let me say that first. Is that so if that is true that she is really hard to work with, first of all, explains why these are so late. And second
Yeah,
of all, I would be willing to bet the editor wanted her to split them and she just wouldn't.
that's true.
Betcha. Because again, with the publisher hat on, they would want the books to be more even.
Mm-hmm. And we don't even know anything about Akatar 8, like its size or.
Well, if she's still writing it, she doesn't know yet.
That's true. That's true.
And again, anything she look, all of you pre-ordering it, knowing nothing about it, anything she writes is going to sell anyways. It doesn't really matter that much.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't matter.
Nope.
If I had an author that everything that they wrote just sold, I would be like, whatever you want, I'll print it. Just send it my way. And Greg says, sounds like they want to juice pre-orders to me. I mean, sure, but they don't need to. That's my point. They don't need to. They don't need to do anything. Everything she writes will sell.
Yeah.
She could probably publish her grocery list and it would still be on the bestsellers list.
Ooh, what does Sarah J. Maas eat?
See?
That would be the people. I could care less, but you know what I mean? Like,
it wouldn't sell as much. I mean, I will say it wouldn't sell as much, but it would sell.
I guess
And
it depends on how she did it.
I'm sure there'll be some character art in it. Zwank says, I worked at both Farrell's Ice Cream Parlor and Swenson's Ice Cream once in a blue moon. Do I have ice cream? Now I can understand that. I worked at a pizza parlor for only 6 months and I didn't eat pizza for like 12 years. So I get it. That I understand. If I wanted to cure my ice cream habit, that's what I would do. I'd have to go work at an ice cream parlor. You're right. And Greg says, my wife likes to say Gregory too, but only when I'm in trouble. So never, right? Because you're such an angel. All right. Are we ready to hit this second sprint?
Yes.
Obviously, I'm having trouble concentrating. So I'm going to finish what I need to do with Legendborn on all the places. And then I will probably finish a reading God of Dragons since we have the discussion Friday. Very excited. And I do need to make the announcement film the announcement for the next series we're doing. So I'm excited. And I could probably film because I will see her at Dragon Con. So I can probably film a promo with her to do extra advertising for the series as well. Because I will see her at Dragon Con before we do the discussion with her book at the end of September. So, but get this one done. Actually, Todd might be at Dragon Con too. So I'll get a picture with him as well. All right. Let's get her done. Sorry, Chris. It's been a day.
I have to find it, but in the next chatty bit, remind me to show you the last fairy door because it came in.
Ooh, okay. Excellent. Deal. I'll remind you.
Thank you.
And there was second sprint. I'm just over here organizing stuff. I'm afraid that's all I have the brain power for right now. And I finally had time to go see all of the Animal Kingdom pictures that you posted, Alicia. So thank you so much for that. I love living vicariously through your adventures.
Got to see my cheeseburger pots.
Well, those you sent to me, so I saw those, right? I will say, though, that they need to serve a lot more shrimp to those flamingo. Those are the palest flamingo I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. I was like, I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be pink. Like, they had the pink undertone and underneath, but I was like, yeah, they're looking pretty white.
Yeah, I think because they're pink because of the shrimp they eat. So there's a certain specific species, right? Like we have roseated spoonbills. Actually, there's 3 of them that keep coming to my pond when I go on a walk. I've got some pictures of them, but they're really scared. They're very wild, right? So they're scared. So I can't quite get close enough to get a good picture of them. So I haven't shared it. But if they can just know, because Cora doesn't chase them unless they fly off, right? So if they just sit there, she ignores them. And so I'm like, just stay, don't move. Let me get a picture, and then they fly off. I'm like, God dang it. But they're not there all the time. They're not like the ducks that know the dog isn't going to get them. They're on the leash. You know what I mean? And um, but yeah, so they're so pretty, but they're pink for the same reason, right? For the special shrimp that they eat. And so that's why I was like, dude, come on now, palest I've ever seen. But all the animals look so dang healthy. You know what I mean? They look so healthy. Whatever they are doing there, they are doing a good job. But yeah, I was looking. I put my also, if anyone's curious, both on I'm about to put on my Discord. I haven't done that yet, but I did put on Alicia's Discord the spreadsheets that I have done. Nope, the journal pages that I've done. So I put those up. I already shared them with you, Alicia, earlier. Yeah. So I shared them up, but I was looking at the series tracker. I'm like, dang it, I didn't put Legendborn on there because I didn't put all of them on there. And you'll see on the left-hand page, I left like room and they're spaced out. And the right-hand page was like, shit, I'm gonna run out of space. So I put them right together instead. So I think I'm gonna have to add Legendborn. I don't see it on here. So yeah. I was like, gosh, doggone it. I thought I put it on here.
I also discovered that Jones Soda is putting out a special edition Fallout bottle. So I'm trying to convince Alan to let us get one because it's really cool looking.
Jones Soda?
Yeah, so Jones Soda is a soda company that has multiple flavors. Like, they're the ones that you can have green apple soda, you could have root beer, you can have cream soda, you can even have Thanksgiving dinner. So they're kind of like the Bertie Bott's of soda.
Are they the one that have like bunny? There was one brand that had a butter one and a not butter beer, a butter one and a corn one. I was like, do you have to drink those together? Like,
I don't know, but yes, that is like they have like berry lemonade. They have green apple. They had what was the other one that was kind of fruity? I know I've had a couple of different ones, but like they used to sell them in the stores as like 6-packs, but now they don't do it and you can only get it through their website. And right now they're doing one that literally looks like the rocket bottles of Nuka-Cola from Fallout, and this one is the Nuka-Cola Quantum. So it's blue, which is the berry lemonade flavor. So, but they also have bottles that look like Crayola crayons too.
How fun. That's
and I'm
so
trying to
cool.
convince Alan to get one. Unfortunately, it's like $50 for the bottle.
No.
Yes.
No, thank
you. And I was like, that's the only way I could see because they had to because it actually looks like a rocket.
I don't care. I'm out.
But I was just like, so I told him, I said, we can look at it and then I'll let him decide.
Say no, Alan.
He's hiding in the bathroom right now. So
no, yeah.
He can't hear.
Nope. No, thank you.
And the pest control is that guy is done and left. So now I'm covered in cat hair because I had to pay for the renewal while holding Ralphie. So of course I've got like my arm is all clawed up because I couldn't put him down.
He's trying to get away.
Because he wasn't But I was like, you're not going anywhere because you're not in diaper. So now that
I
he's in
cannot
a
trust you,
diaper,
little
he's just
man.
like, he's laying on the floor going, I'm fine. So, and I found the fairy door. So this one will probably we'll have to see who the wisest of the fairies are, because this is the door.
Aww. I love it. So you have two tree-like ones. I like that. And I love the library around that. That's cool. They must not get a lot of rain. Or maybe that's the inside of the door. It has to go on the inside.
Maybe. I don't know. But I was like, that's kind of cool. So we've got and it's quite bigger than the other one, I think. So I don't know. We'll have to match them up and see. And then whichever, I'll just go in order of the doors because this one wasn't on the pole. This will probably be on the wall somewhere.
With a little ladder.
Yep.
Awesome.
So that
awesome,
is the doors.
Let us see how chat did.
I have cat hair everywhere.
Oh, sorry.
Ralphie.
That's why when I pick up Brady, like I want to give him attention, and I love him, but man, the cat hair, I'm just like, dude.
He really does.
And like we've discussed, my Brady is very much like your Ralphie.
Only lets me touch him.
And they look a lot alike. Yeah.
Yes.
I swear their personalities attached to the way they look.
Yeah, he could be quite the butthead.
Yeah.
Quite the butthead.
Sorry, I scrolled up too far. That's all me. Greg says, I mean, it could be as simple as showing their stockholders for projection purposes. Oh, it might be, Greg. You're right. It might be more of a stockholder issue. And Nina says, hi, ladies. Good morning. Why, good morning, Nina. Welcome in. How are you doing today? And Amanda has joined us as well. Excellent. We have one sprint to go. I'm afraid I'm having an unfocused day. Considering Monday and Tuesday we whipped through it and I did so good, I guess it was bound to happen. And Amanda says, I have a lot to do today and I'm already distracted. I know. I'm so sorry. I'm having the same issue. So that's why I'm like, all right, what can I do? There's always something I can do, right? When my brain is not cooperating. So that's why I'm organizing stuff real quick. And then the next thing I have to do is organize for our event this weekend. And that's all physical stuff. That's not a lot of brain power. So I will go do that too. I have to like iron, table coverings and stuff like that. So clean the front room first because I ironed them in our front entry hall because that's like the best place for it. But again, cat and dog hair everywhere. So first I have to clean it all, mop it all up to make sure there's no hair, and then I can iron them because I don't want to iron it on the carpet because even after vacuuming, you're still going to get hair on it. You know what I mean? So that's like the place that I like to iron. It's got good light coming in. So yeah, so I need to sweep them up that first and then I can iron them. And we got a new backdrop. So there'll be pictures of that going up too. So y'all will get to see that. So we've got a new backdrop we just got. Jeremy Brundage designed it and it's freaking amazing. And he made two different ones, like a more like grr one and then like a cuter one. And I kind of like the cuter one better. So I printed that one. So we'll see what that looks like. But we'll probably get the other one also and then just compare and contrast and see which one works better. Let's see. And Zwake was taking personality tests that sprint. Yeah, we've all been so productive. We're doing so good on it. It's definitely Wednesday.
I mean,
I know. Let's see. And Allie read to page 291 in the State of the Onion. And Allie says, hello, Nina and Amanda. Pearl says, I've been knitting like the wind. Is that natural? Is that natural to knit like the wind, Pearl? I have a way to go to hit my daily goal. Oh, you have a daily goal. All right, get it. I take back all of my snide remarks. Get her done. Shut up. And Zwank says, Jones Soda uses sugar. Well, I hope so. I'm confused. Why wouldn't they use sugar? Or you mean that's a good thing instead of high fructose corn syrup? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, they use like cane sugar.
That it is much better with the cane sugar. Zwank says, my cat Salem is shedding big time too. Yeah, it's apparently shedding season, which is weird in the middle of the summer. No, who am I kidding? Brady's always shedding. There's no season for him. And Mary says, read 13% in Fugitive Manhunt. Excellent. Are you liking this better than the last couple reads? And Christina says, Amanda and Greg. You came just in time, Christina. Look at that. Look at that. You're so good at this. All right. So let us head into our last sprint. And at least I will have everything prepped on spreadsheets for the TBR video. And then I just have to prep the area. I put this off to the last minute though, because where I film my TBR, all of my scrapbooking stuff is on it now. So now I need to move all of that somewhere. I don't know where. So I can't set that. It's fine. Everything's fine. I don't know how we have such a big house and still have nowhere to put anything.
You and me both. But like I also need to declutter, so
Well, I laugh when people come out and like, oh, we're going to help you declutter it. And what do they spend? Like thousands of dollars on cabinets and drawers and baskets. And I'm like, yeah, well, if I had all those thousands of dollars, I would not have, I wouldn't have needed this either. I have that money. This is what I have. And I'm not a collector. So it's not like I have a ton of stuff. You know what I mean? If I was a collector, I know. Sorry. It's true. So, I mean, it's like, what are you going to throw away? There's nothing. I don't even keep my books, right? I keep a small handful of them. So,
Right.
yeah, it's just, I think it's funny.
That's one thing I'm gonna be like working on is like once the library's back together, then we'll start shifting and decluttering and getting rid of things and kind of minimizing our clutter. My biggest thing is paper clutter, because I do this thing where I have it, I deal with it, and then I set it off to the side going, I'll file that later. And then I clean off the little tray that I have and I just stick it in a container going, that needs to go to the filing cabinet. And then somehow it doesn't go to the filing cabinet, or it goes to the filing cabinet, and I take other things out of the filing cabinet and I put it in a container, and now I've got containers of paper everywhere.
I do that too, but you know what I've started to do? I've started to label it. And so as long as I know where, like, birth certificates are, social security cards, those really important things, which there is a spot for them, right? So as long as I know passports, as long as I know where that is, if I haven't touched anything in there for 2 years, I don't need it. And it goes. I just shred it all, throw it all away.
That's probably where I'm at with a lot of things, but I still need to go through it because there are some things that like I have stuck in a pile. And it probably should have been filed because it's like, we do car maintenance things. So we've got the paperwork from that.
I always keep that shit, and we've never needed it our entire life. So I don't keep them anymore.
I think
not once that were they useful for anything at all.
Yeah. Like, I think we only keep it mainly because we still have the vehicle. But if we don't have the vehicle, then yeah, we get rid of it. So it's just, but it's like I haven't been organizing it the way I should, and I probably need to go through the filing cabinet because there's probably stuff in there that doesn't need to be kept. So it's a whole vicious cycle.
Yeah, the only thing I've kept is like the finances for the company, because again, I have to keep those for 7 years. You're supposed to keep your personal taxes for 7 years too, but there's nothing complicated in ours. We can look it up on a freaking spreadsheet. It's not, we don't have enough money that we have all these investments or any kind of nonsense that we have all this paperwork, right? It's on a spreadsheet. We can look it up. But yeah, that's it. So, and I haven't had the company for it's 7 years this year. So next year I can get rid of our first year's box of stuff. So
that's my goal.
And it's also still on spreadsheets. I could look it up if I needed to. It's not gone forever, right? But I don't need to freaking be keeping the paperwork.
That's what I need to do. I need to like just go through all of the paper. Because now the kids are in school too. Now I've got their paper and my paper and his paper and their paper.
Put it on if it's important and it bothers you, then put it in a journal and just like be like, I'm just gonna do the papers that are in these boxes under the window, right? Something like that. Or I'm just gonna do the file cabinet and then break it up. You know what I mean? Like break it up into small things. Right today, you know what? This month I'm just doing the file cabinet. Sometime during the whole month, I'm going to do this file cabinet. And like I said, I split it up into small. Did I show you the small?
I think it's one of my projects. Because remember, I started writing my projects down into things.
Yeah, see, I have it all split up into tiny, tiny little sections. So I can check the things off. That's the only way I can get anything done.
I do.
I have to. My brain will not do it.
Oh,
If I just say
project
edit the
number
book
4.
will not get edited. Yeah, no, I have broken them up into small sections and doable sections. That is not that hard for me to get done. Almost, I try to make everything under an hour. So every checkbox under an hour.
I need to redo this then.
Well, it depends. You just have to figure out if that works for you and that's working, you're good. If it doesn't work for you, then you try something else, right? It's just that simple.
I could probably use the bottom half of the sheet to kind of like break it down a little bit more, but yeah.
Right.
I
That's what works
started it.
for me.
I started it.
Yeah.
That's half the battle.
It is half the battle. Actually, addressing that this isn't an issue that needs to be addressed is half the battle right there. Or at least the beginning of it. I don't know if it's half.
Oh, I
Let's
also
see.
dug into Google about more of the ACOTAR stuff and why they haven't released it, and everyone seems to think that it's because the title or the color of the book might be a spoiler.
Yeah, see, that's what I heard. I heard that there was, I don't know why the color would be, but I have read ACOTAR. So,
Well, because there's theories that each color so far in the first 5 books correlates to one of the courts.
oh, okay. There you go.
So if there's a certain color, then it might represent a certain court. But a lot of people are also saying that this next book might be a certain character. So depending on the title and the cover, then it would lead towards that character and their story. But they're still not 100% sure.
I mean, it's a good theory, except if so, that would really raise the hype. I would think the publishers would put it out there on purpose.
Right.
Like, as in saying, hey, we can't tell you because it's a spoiler. You better hurry up and read those first ones real quick. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I know. It's like,
and if it's a spoiler now, it's going to be a spoiler forever, right? So that's my thing with that.
Well, I guess once it's out, and a lot of people.
Yeah, but what if me? I've never read any of them, so now I pick up books and they're all out. Then I already have the spoiler. Do you see what I mean? So there's no reason.
I guess it depends on if you know the characters.
Well, as soon as I started reading it, I would, wouldn't I? Right? So then I would be like,
maybe,
oh shit, well, I know what's going to happen to this character because they're in that book. Do you see what I
Yeah.
mean? So I just don't know. I mean, Greg might have hit it. It might be because of shareholders.
Could be.
They're like, oh, look at all the hype. Give us another loan. That is how businesses work. If I could figure out how to make that work, they get loans. They use that loan money, and then they like pay off the loan, and then they get another loan, and they use that loan money. And somehow or another, that's how they run a business. And I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to my brain. But a lot of business stuff doesn't. So I probably need to take some business classes to figure out that part.
Could ask Alan. He was a business master's degree.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I think I might go back and do that. I also want to take some video editing classes. Christina says, waiting for Charles to get something I need for painting today. Oh, what are you painting? How exciting.
Yeah.
And Zwank says, I have all my tax returns from when I started working until I stopped working. Need to do a bonfire. Yes, big bonfire. Be very satisfying. Bring some marshmallows.
Make s'mores.
Highly recommend. Yeah. All right. For real this time. Last sprint. Here we go. And there was our last sprint. And I think I have the planning done for my TBR video. No, when I spin, I know which one. I just have 2 of them I'm gonna have to make a decision on, so I hope they don't come up so I don't have to make a decision.
Wow.
So, because it's one of those, I decided if the trope comes up, I'm just gonna do it again because I'm so excited about the books that are there. But it's one I have to make a decision on because there's 2 groups of 4 I really wanna do. But one group of 4, 2 of the books I need for other readathons, and the other group of 4, they're not on any readathons, but I really, really wanna read them. So
Mm.
so I have it down. I've got it narrowed down to 2, but I don't know.
Decisions.
Yes, exactly. Decisions are the worst. So how did you do?
I went down a Pinterest rabbit hole of looking for like decluttering lists and bullet journal spreads and all of the things.
I love Joshi Core. She's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Hands down.
Yep.
She's so amazing with the spreads that she does. She has inspired me in so many ways. But yeah, but this one, like this journal for my thing, like I don't have enough because I tried to put all month, like the things I have to do all month, split it up. So then every week I can
You're
put
doing
in,
something.
right. I can split it up in the week. Like, okay, so if I get this done and this done and this done on this day, then, by the end of the week, I'll have this whole thing done, that kind of thing.
Right.
But I need more. So I'm gonna have to put a tip in
Ooh.
because I do break them up into small things. Like there's only 13 projects
Right.
that I need to get done, but that's including work projects like editing I have to do, covers that I have to get finalized, things like that. So it's 13 things, but also things like clean the fridge. It's time to clean the fridge out, right?
Yeah, I need to do that.
Yeah, there's always a time where it needs to be deep cleaned. Yeah, it needs to be deep cleaned right now.
I did go and find a notebook that's dot grid
Ooh.
so that this will be like the decluttering go-to so that I can like maybe do like a page or like a 2-page spread of one room and then just break it down, decorate it, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, it's helping me. I still obviously haven't decorated mine yet. But I just that will be something I'll think about in the future. Right now, I'm still trying to make it work for me, right? So I haven't quite figured it out. So this month is different than I did in July. So I've set this month up a little differently. Kept the things that worked, changed the things that didn't, right? And then it'll probably take me a few months before I really, and then watching more Joshy things, I'm like, oh, I didn't even think to do that. That makes sense. That kind of thing. And then until I get it like really working for me. Like I said, once I get it working for me, I should be able just to rinse and repeat. Like my reading journal, where it's pretty in art, everything's always going to be different because I want different. But for this is like a practical, I need it to work for me. So once I find exactly what's working for me, I have no desire to change it. At that point, I'll probably start decorating because then it makes me even happier, right? So then it might be worth it to buy the $20 kit for the whole month.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever that person was.
Archer and Olive.
Nope.
It wasn't Archer and Olive?
Mm-mm. It was the British one with the cute little stickers. The one that Joshy used.
Hubman and Chip Girl?
Yes, that one. So they had like a month of stickers, but it was $20. And I was like, just for me to do checklists? But again, once I'm doing it all the time, that's my reward. You know what I mean? So that's what I will do.
I think they're in Canada.
I thought they were in the UK.
Now you're going to make me look. Because I thought they were Canada.
I mean, I'm not an expert. I couldn't even remember their damn name, right? But I thought they were in the UK. Because I thought that's what Lindsay said. That Lindsay said, like, they've been supporting them since they first started. But I could, again, I'm still learning these. I could get all confused.
Here's an interesting fact. Hubman and Chub Girl operate out of 2 main locations. Toronto, Canada, and Houston.
What? They're local. I'm going to go find them. I can go pick stuff up and save on shipping. I think that's a great idea.
The Houston hub handling local fulfillment and operations.
That's so funny.
So yeah,
they probably come in through our port. There's a lot that come that ship out of here, that work out of here because they come out of our port.
So yeah, you can let me see. Will it allow me to look at their location? I mean, they have an online store, but I don't think they have like a you can go in and shop. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but they have new releases. They have fairies. Oh, stop it.
Oh.
I shouldn't be looking. I blame you
Yeah.
on this one.
Yeah, that one is my fault. I'm sorry. But I found that I really like Notebook Therapy. I like their style too. Whoever
I
they
don't
are.
know if I've seen that one. Notebook
Really cute.
Therapy. No.
And there was somebody yesterday. My gosh, who was it? Who did I just see yesterday?
Ooh, that's a pretty book. Where are you located?
Daddy. Daddy, I played Mario Kart one race with Mario Kart.
Dang it, I can't remember the one I had yesterday. I need to figure out a way to like write these down somewhere. If only I had a notebook, I could write shit in. Oh, sorry, never mind.
You do have a notebook you can do that in. You know that, right? You probably have tons of them.
I'll find her again. I just love her art style, and her art style. I love her pages. They're just so dang pretty. But but she also makes her own stickers, so of course they are. And so I looked at her stickers, and they were super cute too. She had a whole capybara set. I was like, oh my! I don't know what I would use it on, but I like want it now.
There's a capybara set of stickers.
It was so cute. Okay, now I'm gonna have to find her. Hold on. I'm so sorry, chat. I am so sorry. I'm distracted. There's a way on YouTube to see the videos you liked, right? So let me see. YouTube.
Yeah, go to your watch.
Because I just watched it last night. This one. All right, I found him. I think she is. No, she has her own well, I mean, she might be, but she has her own website. Hold on. It's let me see what her website was. I freaking love her style. Here it is. Copy link address. Here, I'll put it in the chat.
Okay.
Nope, it didn't. Hold on.
Meow.
Oh, that doesn't work because it's trying to take it out of YouTube and go to the thing. So let me go here first. There you go. Now copy. Copy. Paste. There you go. She also has, you know, the kitty cats with no fur, like the naked kitties. She's got a thing with them too. And she somehow made them cute.
They're also.
I'll find the capybara.
Oh.
I have my cart full on her site too. Oh my god, they're so cute. And some hydrangea. She decorated them with hydrangeas, and she has some hydrangea washi tape. That's so cute.
Oh, that is cute.
They're so cute. I'm like, oh my gosh, I am in love with her style. Just one thing after another. She has because it's the year of the horse. It looks like, I think she's in Norway, because I looked up, because she has the NOK money on her website too, and I was like, and that's Norway. So I think she's in Norway as well. But and her accent sounded Germanic of some sort, right? So some Germanic accent. And she but she's obviously obsessed with Japan and Asia in general, because she also does like the year of the horse, and she did year of the snake last year, so she has entire sets of that. And on her YouTube, I just saw her traveling to Japan and stuff. So but her style, I love it. I just love it. And hers are much more reasonably priced. It's still a lot, but then I'm supporting an artist. You know what I mean? Like, it's a different. Right. I don't mind spending more when I'm supporting an artist, which is why I'm considering doing the $20 a month for her, right? You know, because that's also supporting an artist. I am a small business. I do like to support small business when I can.
There's a secret shop?
Yeah, I guess you got to be part of the Patreon or something. Like,
yeah.
I don't need that kind of pressure. I'll be wanting to buy everything from the secret shop.
Jellyfish in space? What?
Yes, the jellyfish are so cute.
There's a
And she's got-
witching hour collection.
And I like the celestial one too. And apparently she loves geese. I don't know, but they're so cute, and I'm in.
There's also a cozy gaming collection. Okay, I need to stop. We need to go through the chat. I can't look. This is your fault.
I love her stuff. I think she's my current favorite. I don't even know her name. So, I confidently use her pronouns just because of the videos, right? She's definitely presenting as female, but I don't know her pronouns for sure either. Let's see.
Hedda? I think her name is Hedda. I'm looking at the about page.
Oh, that I would believe that. All right, so we got the sugar. So sorry, I really am.
See, it's Kelly's fault this morning.
It is. It 100% is. It's all me. You saw me on Monday and you see me on Wednesday. That is a direct reflection of how much sleep I get. 100%.
No, I didn't see you on Monday.
No, that's true. They did though. They did.
Yep.
And Christina says moon coasters is what she wants Charles. Oh, that's what she's painting. Nice. That'll be cute. Ooh. And Christina put in the link for tomorrow's Time Pirates. Thank you very much. I'm going to do everything within my power to go to bed. I'll go to bed right after, because we haven't even talked about that, 100 Pages Book Club tonight.
Yes.
So we have 100 Pages Book Club. And we are reading next 100 pages of Cricket Kingdom. And so that, my plan is to go to bed immediately after we're done reading. So I shall be better tomorrow. And Christina also put the 100 pages tonight with the link in there. Thank you so much. And Chantel and Paula will be going for a while yet. Excellent. So you can hop in over there if you're ready to actually get some stuff done. So sorry about that. And Chantel dropped in. Kelly, Alicia. Why, hello, Chantel. Yeah, and I was so distracted not getting stuff done that I did sprint hop and go like people's videos. I went over and said hi to them too. It's not been a good day. And Christine goes, wow, that autocorrect does some silly things, right? It's crazy. And Christine says, for more sprinty fun, make sure to check out the BookTube Bible and make sure you hit the tabs at the bottom. And Chantel says, YouTube. And then she does Kelly and Alicia again.
Oh, my.
I love it. And Alicia says, Chantel, hello. And Mary says, housekeeper came, no reading. Thanks for sprints. Absolutely. Hey, at least it's all clean in there now. I mean, that's got to be nice. And Christine says, remember to hydrate, feed thyself, save progress, laundry, take meds, stretch, and show some love to the like button. Also, make sure you sub and ring that bell so you hopefully get notified. And Christina says, I did nothing. Trying not to take a nap. Well, you were up pretty early for you. Ren says, maybe 41%. Thanks for sprints, Kelly and Alicia. Absolutely. Thank you for being here, Ren. Swank says, I was reading Warriors. Aw, yay. Kitty cats. Kitty cats for the win.
Nice.
And Allie says, read to page 336 of 582 in the State of the Onion with that sprint. And Christina says, thanks for hosting today, Kelly and Alicia. Have a beautiful day. Thank you. You too. Allie says, hello to Chantel. And thanks for the sprints, Kelly and Alicia. Absolutely. Wouldn't be the same without you. We're glad you're here. And Swank says, hola, Chantel. And Pearl says, a lot of Canadian companies have a U.S. hub for distribution. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense.
Makes sense, yeah. I just didn't know that there was one in Houston for what she was talking about.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, that's our business is all oil, tech, and then distribution, right? You know, we've got tons of trains coming out, tons of, we've got the port, we've got, so it's a lot of that.
Yeah.
And Christina said, what was this site with fairies? Oh, you want to put the site in with the fairies?
I did.
I love their stuff
it
too.
was
oh, you
the
did?
Hubland and Chub Girl, yeah.
Oh, there it is. Let's see. Yeah. My thing is like, I keep putting things in carts, but I'm not buying them. And Same. Then that's the, I do this thing through the whole year, then I reward myself and get some more stuff, right? The only things I will be buying are things for that month. And I already have August and September done. I have everything I need for them. I have everything for the main things, right? I've already gotten that. So I'll need October, November, and December. No, I have October too, because October is going to be Wings Over Houston Air Show themed. because
There
that's
you
the
go.
big event we're doing there. We're doing Multiverse also, but since I'm doing Dragon Con for September, I didn't want to do, dragons or a con thing twice. So I'm
Maybe
doing Wings Over Houston instead.
just make a page for it though, if you want.
Yeah, there'll be a page in the back that'll be themed
Yeah.
for the thing. But the month, the general spreads, the book spreads, the reviews and all that, they're all going to be Wings Over Houston. And then November and December, which I will probably, because this is my first one, just do a Thanksgiving and a Christmas, nice and boring.
Yeah.
There's plenty of stuff out there. I can get it inexpensive, and I'm just going to start there. And if I continue this and update it, not just make the pretty art, then I can reward myself by getting more stuff. That's
There you go.
where my brain is right now. That's what I'm doing. Yes, the fairies and the capybara are two different places.
Yes, but I think Hubman and Chub Girl does have capybaras.
Oh, do they have capybaras too?
They do.
I like the capybaras over here though on
Yeah.
Mochi Bujo. I just love them because I love the hydrangeas around it too, and the
Mhm.
people. I also love
I
that she
love
has
the
all
people.
of these multicultural people, right? They're not all just white, and I really like that too. It's actually harder to find people that aren't just
Diverse.
white. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we got that one in there. And I got mine in there as well. And Christine says, yeah, I was aiming for just before 8, but was up at 6 something. But also up every 3 hours before that. Yeah, I'm sorry. Mary.
Oh.
I understand. I had a rough night last night too. I may need to change up the ambience. It is not helping. I think I am stressed out about the event this weekend.
That could be why you're not sleeping.
So I think, I'm pretty sure it's why I'm trying not to stress. But it's stressful because it needs to be successful. I need to sell a lot of books. It needs, you know what I mean? And so it's just, yeah. And Christina says, I may need to change. Yeah, I read that one. And Pearl says, thanks for the sprints. I won't be here tomorrow as I will be on the road. See you on Monday. Absolutely. Or tonight, you're reading Cricket Kingdom with us, right? Oh no, you're going to read Dungeon Crawl with us. That's what it was. So the next one. All right. Excellent. And I'm sure I will see y'all around the BookTube verse. I'm sure you're going to be around today, Alicia, because it's just Friday you're leaving, right?
Yes.
Excellent. All right, we'll be back tomorrow, but we will be here tonight. The link is in there, Christina put, for 100 Pages Book Club. And otherwise, Pearl says, I don't think H&C have a store location. If they do, I will go and vlog it for you. That would be so cool. I need more store locations, or at least a store I can go to. That's why our books are like at Copperfields, right? So that they can go pick up our books at Copperfields, even though I don't have a brick and mortar. So, we're thinking about making some of these for sets, journaling sets, reading sets for our books. Right? So people are like, ooh, so we can we can sell them, but we can also give them away if they buy whole sets when we do events. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So you buy a whole set. Here's a set of stickers and washi tape or something for your spread in your journal. So that would be
cool.
Right. I'm like, I saw the ACOTAR ones, the ones that you had too, that were themed, like the cinnamon. I saw them at Barnes and Noble, and I was like, I think that would be a cool thing, for anyone who's doing the journaling. And if they're not, people like stickers anyways. So
exactly.
Awesome.
It's just a bonus if they journal, because then they have specified stickers and washi and stuff.
Right, for that specific book and series. You know what I mean? So that's the plan. But that would be in a couple of years. We're still trying to get the books sold on our site is what we're doing right now. And then sprayed edges are next, because those are selling better with Crowded Shelf. So we want to get some sprayed edge versions so that Crowded Shelf can sell even more of our books. So one thing at a time. But when you're running that part, I'm good at the business, is thinking ahead and planning what the next step is. What I'm not good at is figuring out how to pay for it. I don't know how to do that part.
You'll get there.
Hopefully. All right. We will see